I think we're seeing Jeff Loggeman making a hit, and once again, not just getting the grab, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see that? That the ball that had the hand in it contacted the ground, and when his hand hit the ground, the ball popped out.
What a finish now for Mark Brunell. You can definitely win the quarterback job right here if you can get them into the end zone. First down carry. LaShawn Maston brings it down to the 40, near the 40 at the 41.
They're going to have to get back up on the line of scrimmage. Right now, it's clock management time.
Get up to the line. Why are they even huddling?
I don't get it. They got to get up there, and they should have a couple of plays set up already and be able to make the audible calls at the line if they need to.
They're not even going to get this off before the 2-minute warning unless he's Superman up there. Nope. 2 minutes to go. They just wasted 14 seconds. All right, 2 minutes to go. They have the ball, needing a touchdown to win it.
KFC presents They Need a Miracle.
What a great play!
The 1981 NFC Championship found the 49ers down by 6 with under a minute on the clock. What did the Niners need to bring the Cowboys to their knees?
Waiting for the ultimate chicken finger food? Try new Colonel's Crispy Strips from KFC. Juicy, all-white meat chicken, freshly prepared with our special extra tasty crispy recipe. New Colonel's Crispy Strips are good enough to be a meal, so eat them with a knife and fork, if you can wait that long.
Everybody needs a little.
Well, let's take another look at this fumble, which is going to be a big play in the game if Jacksonville's able to score here. Watch Thomas as the ball comes down. The ball that the hand that has the ball in it, he sets it down. As it contacts the ground right there, the ball pops out. So the ball came out from contact with the ground, which should not be a fumble.
That's his second fumble of the game.
And that's what he's saying, too.
Second down and 6 for Jacksonville. They're down by 6. They're at the Houston 41-yard line. Cedric Tillman is in motion. Brunell, Willie Jackson to the 29. They have one timeout left. Again, they got to get up to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he's doing it. They're hustling. He's making the calls. But in a situation like this, coming off the timeout, you got to have 2 or 3 plays called, make adjustments and audibles as you need them.
Brunell getting a blitz from the outside. Pete Mitchell has it, short gain to the 27-yard line. Again, one timeout left. They trail by 6. They're looking for their first win ever.
Pete Mitchell and Cedric Tillman both ended up right in the same spot. Neither one of them in position to pick up any kind of yardage.
Brunell shotgun. Second down. He's going to run. He's got a wide open avenue. He's still going to keep it and get down to the 15-yard line. Great play by Brunell.
And did you see the awareness of Brunell as he made the run? He pump faked with the arm still, hoping that it might freeze one of the linebackers. Now watch as he takes the shotgun snap pretty quick. He decides to run. Now in the middle of this run, watch him here pump fake with a hand. At that point, he's thinking maybe he's going to freeze a linebacker who thinks he's still got to go back in coverage. But at that point, those linebackers coming so hard, I don't think any of them are going to break off of the pursuit on him.
Kevin Gilbride huddled up with Tom Coughlin. Mark Brunell came in and relieved Steve Beuerlein after he lost the starting job this week. He comes back in. He's trying to get them to their first win. It's a first down at the 15. Desmond Howard, he has some blocking. Howard's going to go in. Touchdown, Jaguars! With a minute 3 left, Jacksonville has tied it. They're a kick away from taking the lead.
Well, Jim, the Oilers came with a blitz. Blaine Bishop, I believe it was Blaine Bishop, came up the middle. When Howard caught the ball and broke to the middle, there was nobody there in the defensive backfield to make the stop. Once he was able to slip by the linebackers, he was gone.
Big kick now. Hollis is in. The holder is Barker. This is for the lead. It's 17-16 Jacksonville. With 1:03 left, Desmond Howard, the former Heisman Trophy winner, goes in for the touchdown thrown to him by Mark Brunell. And it comes after a Houston fumble, a controversial fumble, but here's the play that did it.
There's Blaine Bishop blitzing here, linebackers blitzing. The ball is Howard, who runs to the middle. Now there's no safeties there because they blitzed. The corners had to react and try to come in and make the play, but Howard, with his speed, they just couldn't get an angle to make a play on him.
Well, I know Desmond Howard has had a lot of big touchdowns in his high school, his collegiate, and his pro career. Well, he had the first time he touched the ball in Washington, didn't he, go for the touchdown on a punt return? But boy, look at this. Desmond Howard catches the ball and goes in for the touchdown with 1:03 left. And Mark Brunell has led them in to take the lead.
And a very important point about Desmond Howard, Cleveland St. Joe's.
Bob Golick's high school. Everybody that's been watching the Steelers and the San Diego Chargers, you are looking at the Jacksonville Jaguars, who lead with 1:03 left. Looking for their first win ever. They have rallied back to take the lead in the final minute of this game. Mel Gray on the ensuing kickoff goes over the 25 out near the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville Jaguars trailed 16-10. They looked out of it. Rodney Thomas of the Oilers fumbled the ball at his own 45-yard line after it was stripped by Jeff Lageman. Mark Brunell and the Jaguars back on the field. Brunell was lifted as the starting quarterback late in this week. Practice week, Beuerlein came in, took them for 3 quarters, and then Brunell came in the 4th and hit that man Desmond Howard with a pass that he took in for a touchdown. The point after was good, and it is 17-16. Jacksonville in the lead. Houston with the ball at their own 26. Chandler, and he hits the official for the second time in this game. He hits the official for the second time in the ball game with a pass. He hits him in the head.
You know, good awareness by the ref. Same guy. While he's standing there, you know, his job in the pass situation is to step up and look into the line, see what's happening up there. The ball was thrown low, and he even tried to duck and avoid it. But boy, I tell you what a difference a series makes. One series ago, the Oilers wanted to run out the clock, just get a running game. This series, boy, they've got to get it, open it up, and they've got to score some points.
Only one timeout remaining in their arsenal. 55 seconds left. Deflected pass. Boganius cannot get to it, or else this thing would have been over. He could have picked it off at the 35-yard line, and Kelvin Pritchett deflected him with the ball. Welcome everybody who's been watching the Arizona Cardinals ball game today. Jim Donovan and Bob Golick sitting in the Astrodome in Houston, and yes, the score is right. The expansion Jacksonville Jaguars lead 17-16 with 51 seconds left in regulation time. Chris Chandler, 3rd down and 10. Throws. Haywood Jeffries is open. First down Oilers at their own 42. They only have one timeout left.
Now the Jaguars put 3 guys in the line, and I'll tell you what, I've always thought that's the stupidest thing you do. How are you going to rush 3 guys in a defense and get a quarterback against 5 or 6 blockers?
Chandler with a half minute to go. Nobody to throw to, and throws, and it's incomplete out at the 46. It was intended for Derek Russell. He'll get a stoppage of the clock with 24 seconds left.
Now the Jaguars are putting 3 guys up front. They're manning out in the corners, and they got 3 guys deep over the top. The problem is, on that last time, 2 plays ago, those deep guys are just laying back. Obviously, it's a version of this prevent defense. They don't want them to break the long one, but they've got to keep them out of field goal position, because Del Greco has already kicked a 53-yard field goal.
17-16, Jaguars by 1. That's right. All they need is the field goal, and Del Greco's hit one from 53 yards, and he's 3 for 3 on the day. The pass is caught at the Jacksonville 42-yard line. Haywood Jeffries, who's been quiet the entire game. They have a timeout left, and that's what they're going to do. 15 seconds remaining in regulation time. Incredible finish when we come back to the Astrodome. This is the NFL on NBC.
If you're ever in the hot...
Back in the Astrodome, on the sideline, a man capable of winning the ball game. Al Del Greco, that's what he's done today. 29, 53, and he had plenty on it too, and 32. Now the situation clockwise. 15 seconds remaining, regulation time. History in the making for the Jacksonville Jaguars if they can come up with one big defensive play and run out the clock. They're looking for their first win ever. Chris Chandler is trying to get the Oilers at least a field goal range, but they're out of timeouts. So let's watch on 1st and 10. Chandler. Robbie Thomas pulls it away from the defender and scoots out of bounds. The ball was almost picked off. It was almost picked off by Darryl Boykin, and somehow Thomas reached in and pulled the ball away.
Boy, Boykin came very, very close to making a huge play there. But you know, we're talking about a couple of yards pickup, but with Del Greco's range, that's all they need to get into the range. Boykin, a great play for the ball, but man, he has the support over the top. I guess you can at that point go and take a shot at making a big play.
This is it, though. This is the one that they got to either get out of bounds because they have 10 seconds left to allow Del Greco to get on the field. They have no timeouts. Chandler rolling. He's got Jeffries over by the sidelines. He tiptoes on that line. It's a good catch. He's at the 34, and with 4 seconds left, Jeffries has given Del Greco a chance to win it. Jacksonville.
Now he will have about approximately a 52-yard field goal.
He has hit from 53 today. He's 3 for 3. This is for the win, and Jacksonville's going to ice him with their last timeout.
Yeah, like that works. I've talked to enough kickers, especially the guys who've been around for a while. I said, what happens when the defense calls a timeout? Does that psych you out? They're like, no, just give me time, just sit there and relax a little bit more. It does absolutely nothing for these veteran kickers.
Chandler got them down there in field goal range.
What a great second half he had coming back, establishing a nice pattern, kind of ball control with a short game, using a lot of different receivers.
Al Del Greco, once again, 3 for 3 today. He has hit from 53 yards. This one to win the ball game will be from 52. The holder is the punter, Rich Camarillo. If you notice, nobody went near Del Greco during that entire timeout. If he misses it, Jacksonville has their first win ever in the NFL. He's going to miss it! And the Jacksonville Jaguars of Tom Coughlin have won the ball game!
Look at those guys on the sideline. That is more emotion I've seen out of Coughlin than I've seen. He started this in the preseason at camp. He is so excited right now.
Tom Coughlin and the Jaguars looked like they were out of it. They didn't have the ball. Houston had it with just over 2 minutes to go. Rodney Thomas fumbled. Mark Brunell came in, led his team down the field, got a big scramble for a first down, then threw to Desmond Howard, who knocked it home for the game-tying touchdown. The kick was good, and then Al Del Greco misses from 52 yards away, and Jacksonville is in the win column.
And Jim, besides the excitement of making the win, he's got to look at this game and say, we played a nice, pretty solid game. First half was good. It's kind of tailed off a little bit, but they were able to regroup and play a fairly consistent game where they showed a lot of good things, both on offense and on defense.
Del Greco was very good today. 3 for 3 before he missed. Mark Brunell had lost his starting job after playing last week against Green Bay. He was down when we talked to him yesterday. He didn't understand why he lost the job. They had gone back to Steve Beuerlein, who played for 3 quarters, had given them a 10-0 lead, but they went stale in the second half, and in the fourth quarter, Coughlin made the move and lifted for Brunell, who took them to the win. Congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars.